Morning, you guys. The panic is real. Definitely not a serious panic, but it's panic for me. I literally just got out of bed, as you can see. Serious bedhead going on. I haven't even washed my face. I threw on the first thing that was lying next to my bed, which was this jumper and Lululemons and Converse. And I have been spending the past 20 minutes running around my house looking for change, as in like coins, because I have no eggs. Yes, no eggs, and this girl needs a breakfast. But you know what? This is my adulting predicament for you today. So I have a little like small grocery store. It's like a little convenience store kind of thing, really close to my apartment. They have eggs there, so I could go there for my eggs this morning. However, just out the road, there's also this little kind of farm shop. It's like a little egg vending machine. I'm not lying, it's like an egg vending machine. And you can get probably just over twice as many eggs for the same price as you could in that little store out at the farm store. So I'm like, it pains me to pay for the eggs close to me when I know I can get way more if I just hop in the car. And then on top of that, I literally have €1. The problems of always using your card for things is when you need to have change and you don't have any. Anywho, that is what I'm dealing with right now. Oh, yes! 10-20 cent. Anywho, I am gonna go rummage around my house for some more change, because the change that I have, I always end up spending paying for parking tickets. Not as in fines, but like the ticket to pay for parking. So I'm gonna go rummage around my house to see if I can find any more change. I will keep you updated as to whether I actually end up getting eggs. Let's hope so. And this is why you don't panic so early when you haven't woken up yet. What a great spaghetti she has. Porridge. I don't know if any of you watched Janine Amapola, but that was my one dumb thing a day. This is so funny, you guys. I just made it out to my parents' house because we gotta go and do our weekly grocery runs together. It's just so much easier when we can carpool, so we tend to do that together. Anywho, I am out at mum and dad's and they have an Alexa out here, and I was filming like a story for my Insta story. What?
She's stupid.
It's so funny. Did she just stop? Okay, if any of you have an Alexa, you will understand. Anywho, I was filming a story for my Insta story and mom was in the background and she was trying to get her to play chilled jazz, wasn't that what it was? On Spotify.
Very
but
good.
she wasn't really understanding what she was trying to say, so we'll hear this.
Alexa, play chilled jazz on Spotify.
Shuffling Jazz, the best cool jazz playlist ever from Spotify.
How funny is that?
Alexa, play chilled jazz on Spotify.
Shuffling lo-fi jazz, lo-fi hip-hop from Spotify.
We're playing lo-fi hip-hop on Spotify now.
Play chilled jazz on Spotify.
Shuffling Japanese jazz from Spotify.
Japanese jazz. Okay, mom, I think you're just a little bit too mean to Alexa and she doesn't want to do what you want her to do.
What is Japanese jazz?
I don't know, what is Japanese jazz? Let it play, let it play. Alexa, volume up. It's just like any other jazz. Not gonna lie, 150% was not in the mood for that walk this morning. Oh, do you know when you just do anything to put off doing something that you don't want to do? That was me this morning. I was putting on my makeup and I for sure was just gonna get dressed, but the guilt of not getting out for a walk was starting to set in and I was like, screw it, Grace, just do it. I don't actually have a whole pile of time to go for a walk, or I didn't have a whole pile of time to go for a walk, but I just really wanted to get out for one because I know the guilt of not going out for one would be worse than just actually doing it. And then what's funnier is I said that I wasn't going to do a full one. The walk that I do, I can kind of like break up into a couple of different sections so I don't have to do a full-blown walk. One, I don't want to, or two, I don't have the time. That's usually how I get myself to go out for a walk. I'm like, you don't have to do the full walk, and then I go out and I end up doing the full walk and now I am wrecked. Also, it does not help having like a full-blown flight of stairs to come in before you actually can rest after a walk. It's like, do your walk and then climb some stairs, Grace. Anyway, I am home. That was probably a really weird segue from the last clips that I filmed. It was either me forgetting about my eggs or myself and my mum giving out to Alexa. Today is a new day, and as I said, I didn't really have time to go out for a walk, but I still went out for one, and now I have to run upstairs and get changed. But while I have this cupboard open, I actually meant to tell you about this nail polish because I put it on my Insta stories. I cannot get over how long my nail polish has lasted. So remember, like a couple of weeks ago I told you I picked up a few new Essie nail polishes because I'm not getting my gel nails done anymore. Well, my nail polish lasted for 3 weeks, you guys. 3 weeks. So if you're looking for a really good nail polish, go get some Essie ones. They were always kind of one of my favorite like go-to nail polish brands, but I obviously didn't have to use them that often because I was getting my nails done, but I always would have used them on my toes. But the one that I have on at the minute is this really nice kind of white nudie pink. It's called Tying the Knotty. It's this one. You need about three coats maybe of this here to get it to that color. It's really sheer otherwise. And then the other one that I had on, a lot of you were asking me about it while I was wearing it over the last couple of weeks. It's called Not Just a Pretty Face, and it's more of like a rosy kind of a color, or like a blush pink. It's really pretty. And the top coat that I'm using is their Good to Go top coat. It's just like a clear top coat, but top coats make everything last longer. The one that I was using before that was their gel setter top coat, and it was really good, but I couldn't actually get hold of it in the store when I went in to pick up some more bits and pieces, so I just kind of made do with the one that they had, and it was pretty good. So I'm gonna have to run upstairs now, try and fix my hair and get dressed because I gotta go and leave the house to do something fun. Had a little bit of a panic, a little bit of a OMG, what the hell am I gonna wear moment. I've gone through about 60 different outfits, as you can see from the lovely display on the back of my bed behind me, on the bed behind me. So this is what I have ended up going with today. So the weather is a little bit kind of cold outside, so I don't really want to wear a coat. So jumper it is. So I've worn this like 50 million times in vlogs before. You know what it looks like. It's from Zara. It's just such a great little basic. I actually haven't worn it with white jeans yet, so I suppose that, or have I? I lie, I wore this with white jeans a couple of weeks ago, but I wore it differently. And then underneath it, I've layered this really cute little shirt from Mango. It's like a blouse shirt, so it's like really lightweight, a great little one for layering, and it looks really nice on its own too. So if I don't feel dressed up enough when I leave, I can always take off the jumper and I have like a shirt and white or off-white trousers on. So that's what I've got on the bottom, these little off-white ripped kind of distressed jeans from River Island. They're Molly jeans. They are super comfortable. You'll have seen these before as well. And my good old classic Mango Audrey Courts and my Prada tote. So very camel and white today, but I'm kind of feeling it. I'm not too sure whether I should do an earring maybe. I was playing with maybe tying my hair back, but then I just kind of feel a little bit too preppy. So maybe I'll stick on some rings and I might do an earring. We'll see. If I have an earring on the next time you see me, I've decided to go for an earring. If I don't, I decided against it. I'm having serious, like, I was gonna say FOMO with my hair. I don't have FOMO with my hair. It's just annoying me right now. I'm like at the stage where my extensions need to be taken out and reapplied. So if you can see them a little bit, not that you can see them a little bit more, but they're obviously, they've just shedded, so they're due a redo and they're just annoying me. So that's why I've been having my hair tied back so often recently. But yeah, I was saying when I was getting dressed, I changed into like 50 million outfits today, and I'm hungry too. So I made myself some tea before I left the house because I was like, this will keep me going until we get to where we're going. Oh, I didn't even say where we're going. So I have an event to go to in Dublin this evening. I'm taking this one with me. You know, mom and daughter bonding days and all that fun stuff. Also, she's probably one of the only people that's free in the middle of the week to do stuff like this. But you love going to them as well, don't you? I do, yeah. So we're gonna go and grab some lunch en route. We were gonna wait till we get there, but both of us are too serious about our food, and we realistically plan all of our outings around food. I did not tell you about the situation that we had with food yesterday. Oh, guys, okay, wait till you hear this. I hope you can hear me enough in the car. So we wanted to go out for lunch yesterday. We were actually supposed to be going to something yesterday evening, and that got kind of like called off little bit adventurous and switch things up a little bit, and we seen a grilled cheese, so we were going to order the grilled cheese. The two of us ordered it, and it came out. Actually, first of all, we were waiting for like 6 million years on a grilled cheese, about 20 minutes, and the place was not busy, by the way, and it came out and it was so bad. And we would never complain about food, like obviously if it's really bad, but not in a rude way or anything, but this was like so bad. It was, well, we think the bread was frozen and they had to defrost the bread, and that's why it took so long, and that in turn made the bread really soggy as well, and it legitimately soaked up the cheese. There was no cheese on it anymore. It had literally melted into the bread, and like, not in a nice way.
It was like deep fried bread.
It was like deep fried bread. Yeah, it was just so greasy, and it literally felt like I had eaten a really bad takeout, and I felt like so bad after it that I had to go home last night and eat a salad, because I was like, I feel so unhealthy right now after a grilled cheese. Like I 110% could make one better at home, and it would be so much nicer. And like,
it was disappointing because this place, if they say they're going to do a grilled cheese, you kind of would expect it. Oh wow, I wonder what way they're going to do it.
And like it would be presented really nicely and everything like that, but like it was expensive. Like it was an expensive bad grilled cheese. So needless to say, we were both hungry and really annoyed then when we came home. So that was disappointing. And we're also like, we could have went there today, but now we're like, we just I was gonna say we have a bad taste in our mouth. that was a good thing to come up with there. So we're actually gonna go to another place that we always go to, and I have showed you this in the vlog before as well. It's a little kind of farmer's shop, vegetarian food, but it's really, really nice, and it's always very busy too. But we decided we were going to go in here now instead of waiting until we get to Dublin, because neither of us can wait until then. We have both got rumbly tummies and we are ready to fill them with some yummy goodness. There's little lambs out there. You couldn't see them, but there's lambs and little sheeps. This is such a cute little drive up to this place as well. I have my bread here ready to go for my lunch. Mom's got some form of a beetroot thing.
Beetroot and apple with St. Olga goat's cheese and sourdough bread.
Fancy. Thank you. That's it, yeah. Yum! My baked eggs have arrived. So this is like shakshuka, which is like baked eggs and tomato and all that kind of good stuff. I had a little bit of a fright there, and it was like a girl came down with a complete wrong order. I was like, no, not today. And now I have to try and not get this on my lovely white shirt collar cuffs or my jeans. Ideal for food eating, obviously. I'm going to tuck in. Guess where we are? Of course we found our way into a Zara, and the the event that we have to go to tonight is actually in a shopping centre, so technically we were walking past. That's such a cute suit. So we're having a little bit of a nosy, and I actually also have to make a return, so we're just popping in really quickly. So I might maybe pick something up in exchange for this. Oh, they're lovely. This here is actually the flagship Zara store in Ireland, and it is like 10 times nicer, and it looks like it's going to be way easier to shop in as well. Like their stock is insane. Oh my god, they're so cute. I actually showed these here in heel version in my last shop with me, but they were in white, but I love both of those. Let's try them on. Oh, they're cute. Oh my god, these are so fab.
They're gorgeous.
I love them. Okay, I think I'm going to go with these ones because I think I'm going to get more wear out of them colour wise. The orange ones look really nice with like this kind of a colour, these like beiges and stuff like that, like my own shoes. But these here I think will go really nice with florals and blue denim and stuff. And I love them. I love this little jacket. It's super cute little layer for spring and summer. It's like a little linen biker jacket almost. It's got this really cute little buckle on it. I like this. This was 110% not supposed to happen today. Look at you behind me, you're like, oh. Mom's collection of things that she has is much larger than mine. I found some really nice little bits Like, look at the colour of that dress. How insane is that? Mom has a couple things here behind me. Oh, I just love a pointed toe flat. I just think they're so cool. Okay, this 110% was not supposed to turn it into like a try on, and it's not. But I just wanted to show you this dress on because I love, love, love the colour. It's so pretty. And this ruffle detailing, so nice for summertime if you've got any little holidays coming up or anything. It's got like a really low V, and the back is like that there. It kind of ties up at the top and has the ruffle down to the bottom. It zips up here, but it's so pretty. I love all this pleating as well. Oh, I need this. I just love the colour, and I'm wearing a size small in this. It's so pretty. Okay, shopping done for the day. I feel like I've actually lost energy doing that.
No, it's trying on.
It's like, true, I ended up going into the change rooms and trying on things and I hadn't intended doing that, but I feel like that's like a form of exercise. Also, I went for my walk this morning and I was telling them how difficult that was. We went and ran into Massimo Duty and had a look in there. It wasn't really anything crazy, so we just came into Butler's. The thing I like about Butler's, they give you free chocolate with your tea and coffee. So if you can see behind me here, there's like a massive selection, and then over there there's actually more Butler's chocolates if you're not from Ireland. They got really good chocolate, so I got like a raspberry one, and Mom is off chocolate for Lent, but I got Daddy one. Yes, she got Dad one. That's what she's doing now. Anything free that she gets, she just takes home for Dad, sweeten them up. So we're just sitting here. We have like an hour or so to wait. Oh, not even. It's like 5:25 until we have to go away again. We have been teed out. We're heading out now to check out fans. Oh, it's actually not as cold as I thought it was going to be outside. We're checking out there's like a light installation kind of thing going on at Dundrum. What's this called again? Is it like Festival of the Lights or something like that? So that's what we're checking out today. It's really cool. Obviously it's like not dark enough outside to properly see it right now, but I'll give you a look. So they have all of these light installations outside, like this big cube. And then there's this big archway with bicycles inside. Oh, the bikes must actually run the... Oh, that's so cool. The bikes actually run the light installation. And then they have this like kind of little tunnel thing full of little baubles. So cool. Oh, I think you actually have to cycle against it and you can beat one another. That's such a cool idea. You see that? You like cycle against each other and you have to try and beat the person like with the colours. That's like something you see in those the game shows. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, so they have like speciality cocktails for this. This is some like bath time gin or something like that. It looks interesting anyway. They have it, I know it's in a cup of tea, but it's not tea. I'm not really sure what's in it. It's gin and lemon and something refreshing anyway, but it's in a bathtub and there's a rubber duck in it. Oh my god, that tastes so nice. Yeah. It's really easy, like it's not really strong. That's really tasty. Okay, this place would actually just be quite nice to come to for drinks and dinner. It's a little Thai restaurant in Dundrum Town Centre, which is their shopping centre, but it actually does really good food too. But I didn't realise they had this like cocktail bar upstairs. It's so nice. They have a little terrace, and that's what it's called, Sion Thai. And you can see all of the Festival of the Lights stuff down there. So cool. How cool is all of this once it gets darker outside? So Gym Plus Coffee are doing some like battle out here, and then all of these lights are on now too. How cool! And then this one is controlled by your hands and sound, as far as I'm aware. Woo, hair is stuck in my lipstick. Got it! Hello everybody, good morning. So I didn't get to vlog too much once I finished up at that event last night, or in the event to be honest, because it was so noisy. You wouldn't have been able to hear me at all. I was trying to talk to people, and do you know when you're like trying to talk to somebody in a really noisy area and all you end up saying throughout the whole conversation is sorry what? What? Sorry, can you read that? That's kind of how the whole night went. But I wasn't there for too long. I was only there for about an hour and a half and then headed on home. But it was fun. So yeah, I just got up this morning and put on my face, made myself some breakfast. It was my usual scrambled eggs and smoked salmon. Actually, a couple of you sent me pictures of your scrambled eggs and smoked salmon on Instagram like yesterday. And you were all like packing to go for your breakfast, for work and things like that. So I'm glad you like it as much as I do. I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's why I always eat the same breakfast. It's just so yummy and it keeps me full. There are other things that I like to eat obviously, but that's my go-to. Speaking of which, if you're not following me over on Instagram, make sure to go over and follow me over there, because I'm starting to do like a What I Ate Wednesday every Wednesday on my Insta stories, and I'm saving it to a highlight. So even if you don't watch it on the Wednesday, you can go back to see it like later on in the week, and then the next Wednesday I'll update it. So I'll delete the one from the previous and then I'll update it with the new one. So that's what I'm going to do every Wednesday over on my Insta stories, if you're interested in seeing more kind of what I eat type of style things. I am going to do another one for the channel though really soon, because I didn't actually realize how long it's been since I done one. It's been like over a month since I done one, and I really enjoy doing those, so I'm going to try and do one of those maybe this weekend. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I needed to tell you? I feel like there was something else that I needed to tell you. Can't think of it right now. So I am, let me see, I have to leave in like, I was going to say 45 minutes. I have to leave in 15 minutes, but I'm just having a quick cup of tea before I leave the house in my little mug. They're from Meritage. I'm going to have to remind myself to keep saying this every time I hold it up, because everybody always asks me questions about these mugs. I should come out with my own mug line. That's what I should do. Okay, so let's do a quick question of the vlog before I go. Today's question of the vlog comes from Sandra Sharp. Whoop! It just got really bright outside. So Sandra asks, hashtag question of the vlog. I've actually already answered this question like via comment in the comment section, but I thought it'd be a good one to answer for the question of the vlog, because a lot of you actually ask this. So Sandra says, hashtag question of the vlog. Hi Grace, how come you never vlog hanging out with your friends? Good question, Sandra. Thank you for asking. So there's a couple of different elements to the answer of this question, I suppose. First and foremost, just to be completely honest, I don't have a lot of friends. So there's not a lot of people to vlog with. So that's why you see my family more than anybody else. And honestly, that's not really something that I thought too much about until I started getting asked about it a lot. Then I started thinking, is it weird that I don't have a lot of friends? And then I was like, no, it's not. And also, by the way, Sandra, I know you're not saying that I'm weird, because you're just literally just asking why I don't vlog hanging out with friends. So don't think I think you're being mean or anything by asking that. I know you're not. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of friends, and I think I'm probably at that age where you've left school, you've left college, you've kind of, your interests have changed, and you might not have a lot of things in common with friends that you've had since you were really young anymore. Actually, saying that, one of my best friends, I've literally known her since I was like 3. You know what I mean though, with like school friends and things like that. People just grow apart and people's lives get busy and different things like that, and your friendship circles just completely change. And then on the flip side of that, the way that I work, my work situation isn't quite so normal, but what is normal? I always say that. I don't have colleagues that I work with. I work on my own for myself, so I don't see workmates or work friends or meet people through work as much as other people would. So that kind of strikes that element of friendship out. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of friends, and again, that's just what's normal to me, so I don't really think too much about it. That's why you don't see loads of friends on my channel. And then on the other side of that, I know and I'm aware that I'm completely comfortable being in front of the camera, and I get so much enjoyment out of YouTube, and I love it. Obviously I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love it. And I just love everything about YouTube, always have. But not everybody's like that, and not everybody likes to be on camera. I'm sure there are some of you that if you've seen a camera, you would run a mile from it. Like you see my dad when I take my camera out. There's sometimes where he's okay, and then there's sometimes where he just very discreetly backs out of the frame. So there's just some people that don't like being on the camera, and I think you just have to be aware of that and know that not everybody just wants to be on the camera. So that's why you see my mom and my brother on the camera a lot because at this stage I think they're just used to it and they don't really care anymore. Not that they don't care, but they're just like, oh, right, okay, whatever. They're just well used to me whipping out the vlog camera, and I think I vlog a lot around them because I know I can. Sorry, I'm just getting texts. I vlog around them because I know I can and I know that they're comfortable with it, so I know I can get loads of footage for you guys. So, oh my lord. Oh, and then whenever I do meet up with people, sometimes I just forget. I don't have my vlog camera with me, or I'm in deep conversation or eating and I just forget to vlog. But that's kind of it. So there's nothing really crazy to it. I hope that's kind of answered it to some extent. I don't really know if it has, but hopefully it has. Anyway, I am gonna have to run now because I have to head out the door and get some stuff done today. I didn't even get to drink my tea, which is just not right. It's not right, you guys. Anyway, if you want to do a question of the vlog for my next video, make sure to comment down in the comment section using the hashtag question of the vlog, and I will answer one in my next one. You can ask me anything, obviously, if it's not like too embarrassing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye!